Welcome back everyone to another episode of the Doom series, and in this video we are going to fix some problems and wrap up our texturing of walls in this video. Alright, so for the first problem that we are going to look at here, so if I run make right now, you can see that in some textures we are getting these black areas. So these kind of blank areas where there's like nothing, even though there's supposed to be some texture here. And similarly you can see if I go here, you can see a little bit of you can see dark area here, even though there's supposed to be texture here. And you can see this upper and lower textures are not being drawn at all. And similarly outside there's also that same problem with these textures. So there are a bunch of different problems with the textures here. Now the reason these blank areas are appearing inside of our textures is because of a bit of a wrong thing with our the way we are doing our textures. So if I go here and go to the word read textures function, you can see that in this we are reading basically everything, including our patch data for the textures, and here we are reading the origins of the patch as unsigned integers. Now actually we need to read this as signed integers. You might be wondering why we need to do that. Well, it's actually pretty simple, because if you have got sometimes a texture starts at inside of a texture, a particular patch will start at a negative position, but it will include the positive one as well. And we are going to go ahead and just compile this, actually save this and then we're going to run this, and now you can see that black area disappears, and we can see that here it disappears as well. However, these textures are still not being drawn, which is a big problem. Why is that happening? We have got no idea. So how do we actually fix that? Well, the main reason that this is happening is because if I go all the way to the read stuff here, you can see we are doing some string comparison, and for what find lump here, we are doing the string comparison as well, so inside of here. Now the problem is that inside of Doom all lump names are technically supposed to be like not case sensitive, so they are supposed to be case insensitive. However, the string compare is of course a case sensitive test. So for that we are going to have to actually not test the case. So for that I have inside of util.h I have created like two new functions here. One is string compare no case, and one is string and compare no case, and this one just takes two strings, and we have got a return code, and while any of the string is not null, we are going to get the return code and basically subtract the two values and then return that, basically like how the actual string is implemented. The only difference is that we call toLower on both of the strings, and the reason we call them that function toLower on both strings is because, well, we want this to not actually care about the case. So if it's already lower, it won't change anything, but if it's like an uppercase character, it will make it a lowercase character. So similarly for string and compare no case, and the only difference here is that we have also got a integer I variable, and we make sure that I is less than the number of characters that has been specified. So in here we are going to change the inside of what find lump, we are going to change this to use the no case function, and similarly for this here we are going to change this to use the no case function as well. And similarly I'm going to do it for like everywhere wherever we have got that. Actually we don't need to change it in the glmap one, that's fine with the actual case checking. And now if I go ahead and run this, what you should be able to see is that now this works, and we get the texture here as well and here as well. Anyways guys, this is going to be pretty much it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one, in which we are going to go ahead and start to do some other stuff. For example, read the things lump and then have it so that we can start the player at the correct position, and then we're going to look into sky rendering and a bunch of other stuff. So that's going to be pretty awesome, so stay tuned for that. Make sure to like and subscribe as well, and share this video with other people, and I'll see you in the next one.